Conference matchup between the visiting Chaparrals of the College of DuPage and your Harper Hawks. At this time, please rise, remove all hats and caps, and direct your attention to the flag of the United States of America over the center court. This is our national anthem. Oh, say can you see my daughter Eli, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bells were singing in air. It proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you for your attention and consideration. Here is tonight's starting lineup for the COD Chaparrals. Number 1, Hannah Friel. Number 5, Grace Frank. Number 6, Alyssa Fountain. Number 7, Emily Demlacourt. Number 8, Jessica Yerke. Number 10, Eva Garcia. And starting libero tonight for the Chaparrals, number 16, Jordan Stanline. The head coach of the Chaparrals is Tolis Koskinaris, and the Chaparrals' assistant coach is Cynthia Martinez. And now here is tonight's starting lineup for your Harper Hawks. Number 5, Taylor Fowler. Number 7, Cassie Schweigel. Number 10, Katie Hoffman. Number 13, Lupila Jesuits. Number 17, Natalia Sweech. Number 19, Victoria Gordy. And starting the libero tonight for the Hawks, number 1, Jules Carousel. The head coach of the Hawks.
And welcome in, everyone, to another edition of Harper College Volleyball. My name is Liam Crotty. I'll be your play-by-play man tonight. Tonight's matchup, the number 4 Harper Hawks take on their North Central Conference college rival, the College of DuPage Chaparrals, ranked number 5 in the country. COD spotting the 6-8 record, and Harper College spotting a 10-12-7 record, excuse me. They came off of a couple of wins over the weekend over Division II Kankakee, as well as John Wood College. Harper College, last time I was here, had a win over Milwaukee Area Technical, has suffered a couple of tough losses to Triton and Judson and Madison College, but bounced back with 2 more victories. But tonight is no easy matchup, as the Chaparrals are once again the number 5th ranked team in the country in Division III Junior College Volleyball. We are just about momentarily getting away here. Victoria Gorney, Natalia Smeech, Taylor Fowler, Cassie Schweikel, Katie Hoffman, and Jules Carcello are starting us off for the Harper Hawks. And we will get underway here. Jules Carcello will start it off with the first serve. And that was received. Friel dumped, dug out by Schweikel. Fowler, Hoffman dumped over, nothing there. Friel sets. That's going to count for number 7, Emily Demlacourt. Emily Demlacourt with a great pass from Hannah Friel. Found the gap in the Harper defense, and it is 1-0 Chaparrals in set number 1. Serving now is Jordan Stanmeyer, the freshman out of Iowa, Liberty High School to be exact. Pass received by Schweikel. Fowler outside the Gorney. That's blocked. And that will just have to be sent over. Smeech. Fowler to Hoffman outside. Blocked. Dug away by... Here comes Gorney. Blocked. That's going to be an error off the fingertips of the Chaparral defenseman. And it will be a tie ball game now, 1-1. Taylor Fowler to serve now. Jessica Yerke on the Chaparral front line. Friel outside, dumped. Dug out by Smeech. Smeech will just have to send it back over. That's going to... No, that's going to be... My goodness, we've got a rally. Fowler, Hoffman in the middle. Off the fingertips of Hannah Friel. And that's going to make it 2-1. Good rally, good blocks there by both teams. Harper just wins that one. Fowler, service error, and that will tie things up 2-2. Emily Debecourt now to serve. Correction, Debecourt here, according to our wonderful PA announcer. Carcello passes to Fowler. Outside the Gorney, blocked by the blockers there. Blocked by Jessica Yerke. No one home to receive that one for Harper, and it's going to be 3-2. Debecourt will serve it here, the lefty. Gorney, Fowler outside the Schweikel, tips it over. They just have to send it back over. Carcello bumps the Fowler. Hoffman, that's going to be good as that gets right over the net, and that will tie things back up 3-3. Daniela Pineda making her first substitution in the game here for the Harper Hawks, and she will serve. 3-3 to score here in set number 1. Great matchup between number 4 and number 5. Friel bumps it over. They will have to send it over from Grace Franz. Franz. Friel. Blocked. Carcello. And that will get over. Friel. Bumps Stanmeyer. Franz. Dumped over. Fowler. Carcello. Outside the Schweikel. Blocked. Dug out by Friel. Stanmeyer. Franz. That will count as a kill as that goes right off of Daniela Pineda. Grace Franz with a heck of a kill attempt on the outside here, and Chaparrals will take the lead 4-3. Pineda, Fowler, way outside the Smeech. Dug out by number 6, Alyssa Fountain. Fountain, right off of Daniela Pineda, and that will count for the Chaparrals. Alyssa Fountain, Jessica Yerke, 2 blockers up for the Chaparrals. And that will count as an ace, as Carcello wasn't sure to try to two-hand pass that, and it ends up going right off her hands. Franz serves it back over, and that will be a service error right in the net, and it will be 4-6. Chaparrals in the lead here in set number 1. Carcello will rotate out. Rugula Jasunas making her first appearance. Hoffman serves. That will be an ace as that goes right off of Franz. And now it's 6-5. Harper and COD making a couple of mental mistakes there. Stanmeyer, Friel outside the Fountain. That's going to go long, and that's going to tie things up here. 6-6 now the score. COD, an aggressive outside hitting team. Franz to Fountain. Franz will just have to send it back over. Pineda with the dig. Fowler sets the Jasunas. That's blocked there. Stanmeyer. Friel outside the Fountain. Right off of Taylor Fowler. Caught her a little off guard, but made a heck of a play. And it is now 7-6 Chaparrals. Substitution number 4, Cheyenne Oftedal, is coming into the ball game now. Off the ball, will send it over. Pineda receives it. Tipped over, and it will count as a point for the Chaparrals. Foul was committed by the Harper Hawks. I'll have to clarify with Bob on what exactly would that count. Off the ball, 8-6 now with the serve. Pineda receives it. Fowler sets to Jasunas. Gets over the net. They have to just send it over there. Schweikel, Fowler, in the middle of Schweikel again. And that will count as an out. Harper wondering if maybe there was a tip ball there, but nonetheless it's going to go Chaparral's ways, and it's 9-6. Ava Garcia also making an appearance in the game. Pineda outside the Smeech, and that will count out of bounds. That went behind the antenna, and that'll make it 10-6 here in set number 1. Fast-paced match so far. Both teams having a couple of runs so far. Carcelo outside, dumped by Schweikel. Jasunas! That will count as Cheyenne off the ball could not dig that one out. And we'll have another substitution as Alyssa Rada will come into the game. 10-7 the score here so far. Rada sends it over. Franz to Friel outside the fountain. What a kill right there by Alyssa Fountain. And Chaparrals tack on a point to make it 11-7. Perfect pass and a perfect kill there. Alyssa Fountain was ready for that one. Hannah Friel, the libero, will send it over. Carcelo, Fowler outside the Smeech. What a dig there by Oftedal. Franz from the back row. Smeech. Carcelo back outside the Smeech. Fountain sets outside the Fountain again. Dug out by Rada. Fowler outside the Smeech. That's going to go right off of Grace Franz, and Harper gets the point. Exciting match here. And Victoria Gorney will sub in for Daniela Pineda. Natalia Smeech comes back in. Correction, she's been in. It's just her turn to serve. Smeech sends it over. That's going to go long, and that's going to be a Chaparral point. 12-8 the score. Alyssa Fountain will serve. She is a freshman out of Downers Grove South High School. Fountain aggressive serving. Miscommunication by the Harper Hawks. Goes right off of Jules Carcel, and that's going to count as an ace. Regula Jasunas and Victoria Gorney are outside hitters. Fountain will serve once again. It is 13-8. That will barely get over. Jasunas tipped over. Garcia. Franz, that's going to go long, and that's going to be a Harper Hawk point. We've got some cheering down below me. I'm up on the top here, folks. Katie Hoffman comes back into the game. Jules Carcelo to serve the libero. She sends it over. Garcia. Friel bumps over the Franz. Good block there. Smeech with the dig. Hoffman. And it looks like we have a net violation on the Harper Hawks. That's going to make it 14-9. Jordan Stanmeyer, the libero, will serve. 14-9 once again in set number 1. Both teams playing very aggressive. Stanmeyer sends it over. Smeech, Fowler, and that will be 3 hits, not over, and that will count for the Chaparrals. I think Taylor Fowler was caught off guard along with Vicky Gorney. Stanmeyer sends it over. Rada, Fowler outside the Hoffman, just has to send it over. Dug up by Franz. Friel, back to Franz. What a kill there. And COD tacks on another point in their largest lead of the match. 16-9. Perfect pass there from Hannah Friel, who's been the assist leader so far. And it looks like we have a timeout called by Coach Bob Visaway. We're going to come back here in about 1 minute here. I'm Liam Crotty with your play-by-play man. 16-9, set number 1. And welcome back in here as we resume play after that timeout for Harper College. Stanmeyer will serve now. 16-9 here in set number 1 still. And she sends it over. Fowler in the middle to Hoffman. That's going to go, as that'll be a kill. Hit him to the left side there, and that was what caught the Chaparral defense off guard. Cassie Schweikel comes back in for Alyssa Rada. Taylor Fowler will serve at 16-10. Alyssa Rada to send it over. Fountain, Friel outside the Franz. What a kill. That's going to go out of bounds, though. And now Harper has a 2-point swing. Oh, no, they counted that in. Looks like we had a mistake on the Harper Hawks. Emily Debecourt here now to serve. 17-10. That was awarded to the Chaparrals. Carcello bumps the Fowler outside the Schweikel. That's going to go way long. And Chaparrals will get another point, 18-10. Both teams, hitting, killing and hitting really hard so far. Couple really good ones, a couple that just went too long. Just have to settle down and connect. Debecourt sends it over, and Carcello gets caught off guard. And that will go right off of her into the screen behind us. That's going to make it 19-10. Now the largest lead for the COD Chaparrals. Debecourt, the lefty, to send it over. And that will go right off of Natalia Smeech. Another miscommunication for Harper. Not very characteristic of them. And it's going to be 20-10 now. Debecourt to serve for the 4th time in a row. Carcello, Fowler outside the Gorney. That's going to go dug out there nicely. Inside, that's going to count. That was Jessica Yerke in the middle. That was dug out by Debecourt. Great pass there and set from Hannah Friel. And it's 21-10 in favor of the Chaparrals. Carcello receives it. Fowler sets the Gorney on the outside. Blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds in favor of the Harper Hawks. Yerke with a good block there. Unfortunately, just goes out of bounds, so it's going to count. For Harper, Daniela Pineda will sub now. It looks like that ball went into the other basketball court behind us. Not 100% sure, and here we go. And Victoria Gorney is getting subbed out, so we had to await her. And Pineda will sub in the serve. Pineda sends it over. Franz to Friel. Back to Franz in the middle. That's going to go long. And that will count for the Harper Hawks. 21-12, trying to claw their way back into it. COD only 4 points away from set point. And that will go back over. Fowler. Carcel outside the Smeech. That will count. And that was interesting how that happened. Franz blocked it, but it deflected out of bounds to her right. And it's now 21-13. Heck of a matchup here between number 4 Harper, number 5 COD. Pineda. On that will go. Franz will just have to send it over. Hoffman outside the Smeech. That's going to be deflected off of Franz. And Harper gets the 3rd consecutive point. Great play there by Natalia Smeech. And it's 21-14 now. Pineda serves once again. Stanmeyer, Friel outside the Franz. just has to tip it over, and Pineda cannot get there in time. And Chaparral stops the bleeding there as it's 22-14. Grace Franz will serve once again. Grace Franz, a freshman out of Canelan High School. And she serves a rocket over to Carcelo. Faller outside the Smeech. Dug out by Stanmeyer. Tipped over, nothing there. Carcelo. Faller inside the Hoffman. Dug out by... Great job there, Faller. We've got a rally. Carcelo outside the Schweichel. That's going to go right into the net. And that will be awarded to the Chaparrals. I sincerely apologize. Emily Deblacourt had the dig there in that last little rally for the Chaparrals. Little brain fart here, remember her name. Franz just over the net, and that's going to be an ace. Caught Harper off guard there. It's 24-14 set point here for the COD Chaparrals. That's going to go long service there. And it's going to be 24-15. Regula Jusinas comes into the game now. Katie Hoffman to serve. Stanmeyer, Friel to, and it looks like we have a two-hit there. Two-hit foul. The Chaparrals win set number 1, 25-15. Set 2 will resume in about 3 minutes, so we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back here from Harper College for set number 2. COD takes set number 1, 25-15. I'm your play-by-play man, Liam Crotty. We will be right back from Harper College. And we are going to resume play here in set number 2. Alyssa Fountain will serve for the Chaparrals. Harper just needs to settle down here and just connect, and it'll be great. Natalia Smeech, Gorney. Smeech will just have to send it back over. Dug out by Stanmeyer. Franz outside the Franz. That's going to be deflected off of Katie Hoffman out of bounds, and that's going to be a Chaparral point. COD starts off set number 2, 1-0. Good play there by Hoffman. Just ended up not getting it on the Chaparral defensive side. Fountain will send it over. Smeech, Faller way outside the Gorney. Dug out by Rada. Hoffman dumps it over. Here comes Deblacourt. Dug out by Mercado. Jocelyn Mercado starting off, and Natalia Smeech. Stanmeyer with the dig. Friel, Deblacourt, what a kill there. And the Chaparrals take a 2-0 lead. Great play there by Jordan Stanmeyer. Excuse me, my voice just cracked there. Jordan Stanmeyer for the Chaparrals, but also a heck of a dig by Jocelyn Mercado. Very much ready for that one. Alyssa Fountain to serve once again. Mercado to Faller to Hoffman into the net. That's going to count as a Chaparral point, as that was hit into the net, and Gorney was not eligible to continue. 3-0, Chaparral takes the lead. And that's going to go right off of Natalia Smeech, and Chaparral's tack it on 4-0. Harper just has to find a way to settle down and just, play their game, and they should be fine. But COD is one heck of a team. They're ranked number 5 for a reason. That's going to go to Rada. Gorney will just have to send it over. Fountain. Friel in the middle. What a play there by number 10, Ava Garcia, right off of Jocelyn Mercado. And it's going to be a 5-0 lead for the Chaparrals. So far, COD playing with the hair on fire. We're going to have a quick timeout here from Coach Visselway. We're going to be right back here in about 1 minute from Harper College. It's COD versus Harper. 5-0 here. COD lead in set number 2. And we are going to resume play here. 5-0 COD lead in set number 2. Alyssa Fountain will serve once again. Mercado receives it. Faller outside the Gorney. She'll just have to send it over. Franz, Fowler. Wow, right off of Alyssa Rada. Heck of a spike there from Deblacourt, excuse me, Emily Deblacourt. Deblacourt, the lefty from Lockport High School. 6-0 now, the Chaparral lead. Mercado, Fowler inside the Hoffman, blocked, and that will count once again. COD just playing with their hair on fire, and they have jumped on the Harper Hawks 7-0. I've seen Harper have some tough times and fought back, but I've never seen them down 7-0 to start off a set. Mercado, Fowler inside the Gorney. That's going to be blocked. Fowler, nice job there, but Fountain's going to dig it out. Friel, Deblacourt, Gorney tried to send it back over right into the net, and that's going to make it 8-0 COD lead. Alyssa Fountain will serve. Once again, it's 8-0 in set number 2. Mercado, Fowler to Hoffman. Stanmeyer, Friel, outside the Franz. Nothing there. Dug out by Mercado, outside the Gorney. That's going to be deflected off of COD. And Harper is on the board here in set number 2, excuse me. Subbing in is Patricia Wada, is also a member of the Harper College basketball team. Taylor Fowler will serve. Stanmeyer receives the pass. Tipped over. Nicely done there by Hannah Friel. Catches the Harper Hawk defense sleeping. And it is 9-1 now. Ava Garcia will go to the bench as Jessica Yerke will come into the game for the the COD Chaparrals. Stanmeyer, Gorney gets it. Outside, Wattis is just going to have to send it over, and it will be a Chaparral point as that goes behind the antenna. And that's going to make it 10-1 here. Harper just has to settle in, and Jordan Stanmeyer will serve for the Chaparrals. Gorney, that was really interesting. Wattis will have to send it over. Friel outside the Franz. Good job there by Natalia Smeech. Outside the Gorney. Dug out by Fountain. Outside the Franz. Tipped over. And that will count as a Chaparral point. As what a dig there by Natalia Smeech. That thing was coming in hot, and she dug it out beautifully. Unfortunately, it is going to count as a Chaparral point. 11-1 the score now. Gorney back outside, and that's going to... There we go. Harper point there, as that was blocked by Franz and Yerke, but they ended up sending it back over out of bounds. 11-2 the score. Victoria Gorney to serve now. Nice one there. This one has to go Franz way outside. Dug out by Gorney. Fowler in the middle of the Gorney. Stanmeyer, excuse me. Deblacourt. That's going to count for a Chaparral point. That will count for a Chaparral point. I do believe Smeech had the last contact. Unfortunate situation there for the Harper Hawks, and COD takes a 12-2 to lead. Number 3, Vanessa Silva comes in now. It's Vanessa Silva, who's the game program missing the A. Silva sends it over. Rada to Fowler in the middle of the Wattis. Good job there. Outside, Franz blocked. Franz hits it back over. Fountain, Stanmeyer sends it over. Gorney, Fowler outside the Smeech. Stanmeyer with the dig. Friel sends it over. Rada in the middle. Hoffman, that'll count for the Harper Hawks. Good block attempt there by Grace Franz and Jessica Yerke, but it goes right back on their side. Emily Deblacourt comes back in, and Katie Hoffman will serve. It's 12-3 here in set number 2. Fountain, Friel outside the Franz. What a block there by Regula Jasunas. Perfect position right there, and it's 12-4 here. Harper trying to claw their way back into this. Hoffman serves once again. Fountain, Friel in the middle. What a block there. Nice job there, Patricia Wattis. Oh, just missed it. Goes right into the net. Interesting block. That ball went directly straight up. It looked like Jordan Peace shot at the Ryder Cup, trying to hit a ball on the hill. That thing went 100 feet in the air, just like this block did. Franz, Rada. Rada will just have to bump it over. Friel, all the way to Fountain. That's going to go in, and Harper College is now down 13-4. COD just playing very well. They're digging very well. They're killing very well. They're just connecting on their hits so far. Gorney, Fowler bumps to Patricia Wattis. Stanmeyer, Friel back with Emily Demlecourt. That's going to go blocked by Natalia Smeech and Regula Jusinas, but that's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to make it 15-4. And here we go. Gorney just has to bump it outside the Wattis, and that's going to count. That got deflected out of Jessica Yerke, and that will count as a kill. Jocelyn Mercado comes into the game now. Mercado to serve. It's 15-5 here. The Chaparrals have the lead. That's going to go outside. Blocked there. Actually, that went into the net, really. Good kill attempt there by Alyssa Fountain. That's going to be 15-6 here as the Harper Hawks cut the deficit to 9. Mercado. Stanmeyer receives it. Friel outside the Fountain. That's going to go out. And it's 15-7 now. Good kill attempt there. Just keeps going just a little too far. Mercado. Friel sets. That'll get dunked. Rada with the dig. Fowler inside the Jasunas. Franz, nicely done. Demlecourt just sends it over. Gorney. Fowler outside the Smeech. Tipped. Good job, Rada with the dig. Fowler inside the Jasunas. That's going to go just. That's going to deflection. That is going to count for the Harper Hawks. Regula Jasunas. Just recently eligible, not too long ago. She is a sophomore out of Wheeling High School. Mercado serves. It's 15-8. Friel to Demlecourt. Just going to have to. Couldn't communicate with herself there. Hits it right into the net. And it's 15-9 now. Harper finding their magic here in set number 2. That's going to go service error there by Jocelyn Mercado. That's going to make it 16-9. Another substitution for the Chaparrals is going to be number 4, Cheyenne Oftedal. Oftedal, the freshman out of West Aurora High School. Fowler dumps it over, nothing there. Friel blocked there by Jasunas. Blocked again. Rada outside the Smeech. Sends it over. Dug out by Franz. Outside, Talissa Fountain. That's got blocked, but it goes onto the Harper side, and that's going to count for the Chaparrals. 17-9 the score now. Oftedal will serve once again. Mercado receives it. Fowler bumps outside the Smeech. She'll just have to send it over. Dug out by Franz. Outside, Demlecourt. Good dig there. They could have called that out. Good dig by Jocelyn Mercado. Fountain right off of Alyssa Rada, and that's going to count for the Chaparrals. Great dig there by Jocelyn Mercado. Unfortunately, comes a Chaparral point. It's 18-9 here in set number 2. Harper's got a long ways to go, but it is not over by any means. Mercado. Fowler inside the Regulas. It's going to count. Jasunas, excuse me. I don't think I said that correctly the first time. Jasunas with the dump. in the open defense there. 18-10. Natalia Smeech. She sends it over. Franz to Friel in the middle. Good job there by Rada. Faller to Gorney. That's going to go out of bounds, and that will be a Chaparral point. 19-10 is the score. Harper is battling. They are fighting, but they are just not quite catching a break right now. And another miscommunication there from Alyssa Rada. That'll make it 20-10. Regila Jasunas is making, having more playing time, at least since I've started broadcasting these games. Rada receives it. Faller in the middle to Jasunas. That's going to be a kill. As Franz is a little too slow to get that ball. And it's going to make it 20-11. Katie Hoffman will come in now. Alyssa Rada will serve. She is the libero. Off the doll. Outside the fountain, we'll just have to send it over. Gorney. Faller back outside the Gorney. Blocked, but that's going to count for a Harper point. That'll make it 20-12. Great kill attempted by Vicky Gorney. Franz. That's going to go right into the net there. An error by the Chaparrals. And that'll make it 20-13. Harper needs a rally here. They just got to find their groove. Rada sends it over. That's going to go right over. Gorney, nice job, and that's going to be a two-hit foul there. And that'll make it 20-14. Still in favor of the COD Chaparrals, the number 5 team in Division III Junior College Volleyball. Stanmeyer receives it. Friel way outside here. Deblacourt. There we go. Smeech sends it back over. That's blocked. Stanmeyer. Fountain sends it back over. Faller to Hoffman. That's blocked. Stanmeyer. Friel outside the Deblacourt. Smeech with the dig, but that's going to go almost into the trash can. And Chaparrals will win the point there. Good catch there by Anna Kvistad, who is on her photography duties tonight. Coach Bob has wonderful things to say about her. Faller outside the Gorney. Blocked there. Franz outside the Deblacourt. Smeech with the dig. Faller inside the Smeech. Good dig there by Friel. Franz, Rada, Hoffman outside the Gorney. Stanmeyer with the dig. Friel outside the Franz. Dumped, and that's going to count for a Chaparral point. That'll make it 22-14 in set number 2. Mercado receives it. Faller inside. Killed by Hoffman. Deflected off of a COD blocker. And it'll be a Harper rate. 22-15. Patricia Wadas comes in for Jocelyn Mercado. Taylor Faller will serve. Stanmeyer, Friel outside the Deblacourt. Dug out by Faller. Friel sets to Franz. Dug out again. Hoffman just has to bump it over. Friel outside. Grace Franz blocks. Faller again. Gorney to Smeech. And that will count for a COD point. They're going to claim we had 3 hits. Not 100% sure on that one, but looks like the line judges will have a quick discussion. Not 100% sure how they would rule this. I didn't think it was 3 hits. But nonetheless, I am the broadcaster, not the referee here. 23-15 is the score pending this point. And they will stay with the call here. 23-15, Jordan Stanmeyer, the libero, will serve. Jessica Yerke comes back into the game for the Chaparrals. She sends it over. Gorney. Faller bumps to Wadas. Dug out there by Franz. Back row, and that's going to go. They called it in. The official in the back here called it in. That's going to make it 23-15. Looks like we're having another quick discussion. We will see if it's 24-15. I think Chaparrals could afford it to go against their favor, but they will not complain. So scoreboard makes it 23-15. It looked out from here. It looks like the official is concurring that make sure if you're going to call it out, you put your hand all the way up. But they will call it in. And it looks like the fans below me are not pleased with that one. It is set point 24-15. And it looks like there's a conversation of whether that was in or out. But we are going to resume play here, I think. Looks like the other line judge here is trying to get a stat correction here. We are just awaiting a official's discussion. So far, I feel like the MVP has been of the Harper Hawks has been Taylor Faller and Natalia Smeech. I know Victoria Gorney is the leaders in kills, but I feel like Smeech and Hoffman have been getting the opportunities the most, and then the Chaparrals have had a plethora of success so far. It'll make it set point 24-15 here in set number 2 for the number 5 ranked Chaparrals. Stanmeyer sends it over. Gorney. Faller outside the Gorney. Dug out by Fountain. Rada. Faller to Wadas. Dug out by Fountain. Friel. Dug out there by Alyssa Rada. Gorney right into the net, and that will be set point for the College of DuPage Chaparrals. The score becomes the same, 25-15. COD takes set number 2. Set 3 will resume here in 3 minutes. We'll take another quick breather in about 2.5 minutes. I'm your play-by-play man, Liam Crotty. We are on the campus of Harper College. Number 5 College of DuPage Chaparrals lead the number 4 Harper College Hawks 2-0 through 2 sets.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for supporting Harper Volleyball.
And welcome back here. Set 3 underway here for this number 4, number 5 matchup in junior college volleyball. Franz Deblicker will just have to send it over here. Carcella receives it. Faller to Hoffman, blocked there, and that's going to count. 1-0 Chaparral lead as that ball just lands on the Harper side. And they are once again first on the scoreboard. Jordan Stanmeyer, the libero, to serve. Gorney. Outside, back to Gorney. Blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds, and Harper ties it up 1-1. That was a good pass from Taylor Faller. I feel bad that I did not credit her with that one. Gorney will serve now. It's 1-1. First time they have tied it since set number 1. Good receive there by Alyssa Fountain. Stanmeyer to Franz. Faller, Carcello in the middle to Gorney. That got blocked there. Actually, that went into the net, really. And now it'll make it 2-1 here. Shap's lead. Shap's playing much more than the number 5 team in the country. Both teams are number 2 and 3 in the conference to the number 1 team in the country, the Rock Valley Eagles. That'll be a service error for Deblacourt. That ball looked like it was about to go over, and then just God did a favor there and sent it backwards and said, nope. 2-2 the lead now. Rugila Jasunas comes back in now. Grace Franz, that got blocked into the net, and Harper has taken their first lead. 3-2 the Harper lead. Stanmeyer receives. Friel outside the Grace Franz. She'll just have to dump it over. And that will count as a dig. Excuse me, not a dig. I am so sorry. That'll count as a kill for Jessica Yerke. No one was really sure what to do there, and Yerke said, I'm just going to kill this thing. Boom. Chaparral point. Tied up 3-3. Carcella receives it outside to Patricia Wattas. Dug out by Deblacourt. Friel back outside the Deblacourt. We should have to send it back over. Wattas all the way back outside the Smeech. Good dug there by Stanmeyer. Carcello in the middle. Jasunas. Stanmeyer with the dig. Fountain. Rada. Excuse me, that was Faller. Gorney. That one way up there. Friel in the middle. That gets tipped over, and that was number 14, Michaela Comperta, making her first appearance in this match so far. She's a freshman out of Oswego High School. She had not played the first 2 sets, but has made her way so far in set number 3. 4-3 is the score. Gorney receives it. Faller to Gorney in the middle. Stanmeyer. Fountain just going to have to... Couldn't send it back over as that goes backwards. 4-4 is the score. So far, keeping their way here. Keeping themselves in this game. Alyssa Rada is going to come in for Patricia Wattas. Cassie Schweikel will come in for Taylor Faller. So it looks like Jules Carcello will get more opportunities to set here. And that will go count as an ace. Comperta was not ready for that, and it's a 5-4 Harper Hawk lead. Alyssa Rada to serve once again. She sends it over. Comperta in the middle. Good block there. That's going to just go out of bounds. Smeech blocked that, but it just went out of bounds. We're going to have another substitution. And it looks like Cheyenne Oftedal will come back in. First set number 3. 5-5 the score. Carcello. Rada outside the Schweikel. That will go out of bounds. That was behind the antenna. And that'll make it 6-5 Chaparral lead. Oftedal serves once again. Good job by Smeech there. In the middle, just Unas. Nothing there. Dumped over. Good work there. Fountain with the dig there. Carcello not ready for that one. That's going to make it 7-5 in favor of COD. Harper doing a good job here so far in set number 3. I know it's very early, but they're winning some tough battles so far. That's going to go, oh my goodness. Critical mental error. That looked like that was going out of bounds, but Gorney thought that wasn't. And that's going to make it 8-5. Nonetheless, Gorney's still playing a heck of a game so far. Smeech. Rada outside the Schweikel. That guy hit behind the net again. Behind the antenna for Cassie Schweikel. That's going to make it 9-5. Side judge will just adjust the antenna here really quick before we resume play. 9-5, set number 3. We do have a timeout called by Coach Bob Vissolet. Be about a minute long, so we will take another quick break here. 9-5 the score in set number 3. COD Chaparrals lead the Harper Hawks. I'm your play-by-play man, Liam Crotty. We'll be back shortly. And we will resume play here once again. 9-5 in set number 3. Cheyenne Oftedal to serve for the Chaparrals. Oftedal sends it over. Gorney receives it. Rada outside. Nice dig there by Oftedal. Smeech with the... And that will just get dumped over by Alyssa Fountain. Caught them, set them up with the fake on the kill attempt. Dumped over right into the hole of the Harper defense. 10-5 the score. Rada in the middle. Jasunas blocked, but nonetheless, Carcel outside the Schweikel. Camperta outside. Fountain. Smeech, excuse me. Schweikel. That's blocked, but it will count for the Harper Hawks. Ava Garcia blocked that, but it ended up just going right on her own side. Natalia Smeech to serve now. Smeech, the freshman out of Dundee Crown High School. Gorney with the dump. And that will count 7-10. Still in favor of the Chaps. But back-to-back points here for the Hawks. Smeech to serve once again. Just over, and that's going to go out of bounds. That should count as an ace. As it looks like Alyssa Fountain was not quite ready for that one. Ended up going into the stands over here. 10-8 the score now in set number 3. Smeech to serve the 3rd time in a row. That's going to go in! Serving ace for Natalia Smeech, and it's 10-9. Now the score here in set number 3. This is the closest so far they've kept it. They've been doing a heck of a job. Alyssa Friel outside the Fountain. Blocked by Cassie Schweikel. Regular Jasunas was there, but it looks like Schweikel gets credited with the block. This set is tied up 10-10. Harper certainly trying to fight their way back into this match. And that will Friel outside. Great job by Smeech. That one gets into the net. That's going to count. Almost counted for the basket there, folks. Cassie Schweikel. Rada. Going to have to just dump it back over. Friel in the middle. Good job there by Ava Garcia, and finds the gap in the Harper Hawk defense and kills the bleeding. Knocked down the momentum there. But Harper had a heck of a run there. 6 straight points. But they are now down 11-10. Gorney receives it. Rada back outside the Gorney. And that is going to count as that kill just gets over the net. And it is 11-11. These Harper Hawks are fighting in set number 3, and it's been very excited to see them finally get a groove going as they struggle to find one in set number 1 and number 2. Jules Garcelle, the libero, will serve. Good job there. Friel outside. Deblacourt with a heck of a kill. Rada had a good dig there, but I think our outside was not ready for the second hit. Alyssa Fountain to serve. Cheyenne Oftedal is in. Ava Garcia. Hannah Friel. Grace Franz. And Emily Deblacourt. Rada in the middle to Gorney. That's going to count right between the two defenders, Friel and Fountain. And this is now a 12-12 match. Taylor Fowler comes in for Cassie Schweikel, and Patricia Wattis will come in for Alyssa Rada. Both provided some valuable playing time right there. Taylor Fowler to serve. misses on that one. Service error. And that's going to give the Chaparrals a point. Jordan Stanmeyer will go back in. Jessica Yerke comes back in for the Chaparrals as well. Jordan Stanmeyer, the only player on either roster from out of state. Carcello, outside faller, Wadas, dug out by Fountain. Friel, Deblacourt, tips it over. Faller, outside the Gorney. Nice job there, good dig there by Friel. Outside back to Gorney. That's not going to hit over in the correct side of the antenna. And the Chaparrals are awarded that point, 14-12. But it has been a heck of a set number 3. Jordan Stanmeyer to serve once again. Carcello receives it. Faller sets to Gorney. That got deflected. Friel. That gets tipped over. And that will count for the Chaparrals from Grace Franz. 15-12. Chaparrals starting to build a little momentum here. Stanmeyer to serve again. Harper Hawks hanging in there and playing very well in set number 3. Carcello. Faller bumps outside the Wadas. Stanmeyer with the dig. Deblacourt gets the kill there and then catches the back line off guard. And that's going to make it 16-12. Inching away closer to a match victory. Harper needs to win these next two to force a 15-point set number 5. Stanmeyer sends it off to Carcello. Faller. Wadas will just have to send it over. Stanmeyer off the dig. Friel. Fountain will barely get it over. Faller. Wadas. Stanmeyer. Friel back outside the Franz. Smeech with the dig. Hoffman will just have to send it backwards. Carcello sends it over. Friel sets. What a kill there in the back attack by Alyssa Fountain. That was some height and power coming from there, and Wadas and Hoffman deflected it, but it goes on the Harper set, and it's 17-12. Stanmeyer once again. Gorney in the middle of Hoffman, blocked by Yerke, but it goes on the Chaparral side, and that'll make it 17-13.
Number 19, Victoria Gorney.
Victoria Gorney to serve here. Victoria Gorney, good serve there. Just over the net. Here comes Deblacourt. That gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds in favor of the Chaparrals. As I mentioned, Gorney is one of 2 players on the Harper roster that are from St. Viator High School out in Arlington Heights. Deblacourt, the lefty, sends it over. Gorney just going to have to send it back over. Carcello to Fountain. Good set there. That's blocked by Smeech. Gorney set by Faller. Hoffman. Nothing there, and that will count in favor of the Harper Hawks. Number 12, Angelina Satoff, making her first appearance here for the Chaparrals. Kind of snuck in there. 18-14 the score in set number 3. Hoffman to serve. That's going to go way long, and that's going to award the Chaparrals a free point. 19-14 the score now. Michaela Comperta playing most of her minutes here. Excuse me, not minutes, most of her time here in set number 3. Comperta rifles that one right off of Gorney's hands. That's going to go backwards. That's going to make it 20-14. The Chaparrals 5 points away from a match victory. 20-14 so far. This has been Harper's closest game. Have a little bit of rhythm. They just got to build on it. Comperta. Smeech receives it. Faller inside the Jasunas. That's going to go way long. And that's going to tack on another point. 21-14 is the lead. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Harper Hawks. Once again, 21-14 is the score in set number 3. The Chaparrals, number 5 in the country. Harper Hawks, number 4. We'll be back in just about a minute. I'm your play-by-play man, Liam Crotty from Harper College. And we are going to resume play here. 21-14 Chaparrals inching their way closer to a victory here in a top 5 matchup for the Division III Junior College Volleyball rankings. Comperta service error, and that'll award Harper a free point, 21-15. And Jules Carcello will serve. Alyssa Rada will sub in for Patricia Waters. Taylor Fowler will sub out. Cassie Schweikel will sub back in. Rada sends it over. Comperta dumped over by Satov. Outside the Smeech. Right off of Deblehoff. Excuse me, that was Deblecourt. And it's going to be 21-16. Harper trying to fight their way back in to survive another set. Alyssa Rada to serve once again. Rada. Stanmeyer. Satov. Blocked there. Smeech. And they're going to have to dump it off. And that will go backwards. And that will be a Chaparral point. Good job on the block by Harper, but nonetheless couldn't set themselves off for an offensive possession. And it'll be a Chaparral point, 22-16. Cheyenne Oftedal to serve now. She has served very well so far. That's going to go long, but Gorney will receive it. In the middle, dug out there by Deblecourt. Fountain, Gorney, Rada outside the Smeech. She will just send it back over Deblecourt. Satov blocked there by, looks like Jasunas. Carcello, Rada outside the Smeech. That gets barely tipped, dug out by Fountain. Deblecourt sends that way long, but they can afford a small room of air there, and it's going to be 22-17. Natalia Smeech to serve. Smeech sends it over, and that's going to be an ace as that got right off of Deblecourt, and that's going to make it 22-18. And 22-18 to score here in set number 3. That was a rifle there as a serve. Satov blocked. And that will count as a illegal lift there for Harper College. Chaparral's awarded the point. It's going to be 23-18. Hannah Friel will come back in for the Chaparrals and will serve. Chaparrals 2 points away from a 3-0 victory. Gorney receives it. Rada back outside the Gorney. What a kill there! And that's what the Harper Hawks needed. 23-19. The score, and Katie Hoffman comes back in. Jules Carcello to serve here in 23-19 in set number 3. I don't know why I got quiet there. It just got quiet in the gym. Friel outside the Deblecourt. That got deflected off of Hoffman and Schweikel. And that will result in the Shap point. Grace Franz will sub back in. It is match point.
Serving match point for the Chaparral, number 6, Alyssa Fountain.
Alyssa Fountain has been an incredible outside hitter so far for the Chaparrals. And that will end it. Serving ace by the Chaparrals, and they take set number 3, 25-19. College DuPage Chaparrals, number 5 team in the country, take down the number 4 team Harper College Hawks 3-0 in 3 straight sets. Set number 1 and 2 are exactly the same score, 25-15, but then set number 2, Harper College was finding some rhythm, but Harper College just could not get over that hump and ended up paying the price as COD just took advantage of mistakes and some excellent outside hitting, and they will continue to climb here in the college volleyball rankings. Not sure what Harper College will do, talking to Coach Bob Visselway before the game. They might drop, they might not, but so far Rock Valley in their same league has been number 1. COD will probably jump back up somewhere higher in the top 5, and Joliet Junior College actually dropped out, and Madison College is just on the fringe of getting into the top 10. I'm your play-by-play man, Liam Crotty, and what a great match it was. Even though Harper did not quite get the victory they wanted, we will come back here on Monday, October 4th, versus Oakton Community College, and October 5th at Division III North Park University as well. Once again, your play-by-play man, Liam Crotty, as always, from Harper College. COD wins 3-0 over the Harper Hawks. Thank you and have a great night.